Hello, guys. Yeah, Lan here once again. It's been a long while. I've been pretty busy with a whole lot of things and not been able to make any video for a while now. Yeah, but I've been pretty busy on my Telegram group for the FSO Harmonic Scanner and also been attending to questions here and there on my Facebook page regarding the FSO Harmonic Scanner. Okay, yeah. While I was celebrating on something yesterday, I posted about it, and a question came up, and I know a lot of you out there might be thinking the same way. I probably want to know why or what I think about it. Okay, so I'm going to share quickly. So, looking at my FSO Harmonic Scanner yesterday, this pattern popped up for FJ. FJ is a CHF JPY. It popped up for this bearish butterfly, so we're expecting a drop in price. But before then, let me say this, in case you don't understand how harmonic works. Harmonic works by proper calculation of a ratio for this formation, which predicts a drop or a rise in price, more or less a reversal in the price direction from the previous direction. Okay, but you need to understand that price can decide to keep going up or keep going down depending on the direction. Okay, so it is not absolute because you see a pattern. It's not absolute for it to reverse immediately you see the pattern. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I always say you don't jump into every pattern that just shows up on your screen just because you have a perfect or a seemingly perfect pattern. Price still determines everything. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why we say harmonic patterns don't repaint, they extend. Okay, so what happens in a situation where it extends beyond the ratio? It becomes invalid. So there's no point taking that as a perfect harmonic pattern, because once it extends beyond the ratio, it's meant to disappear. Now, I had a guy asking me, I have some other kind of harmonic pattern software or indicators that retains the pattern on the screen. Yes, it's possible. But if you check some of them, they have the setting that says show or display imperfect pattern setup, which means even if it becomes invalid, it still shows on the system. Why do I have to trade a system that's showing me imperfect pattern? It makes no sense. Because take, for example, this pattern that I have on my screen right now. When it came out, it was looking good. And my prediction as well was looking a little good from this point. Okay, so in my plan, I was not planning to take this trade. I posted it to my group and I said, guys, watch out for this. Actually, I think one or two people had already jumped into it. And I told them to get out as soon as they can because possibility of extension was imminent. It was still here. It was still here at the point. And within a short period, I think within a 10 minutes period, it has moved to this point. This is a 1 hour chart. It has moved to these points, which means it was already on its way to extension. And I will not enter a trade until some of my confluences, personal confluences that I have detected or come up with are met. If they are not met, I don't jump into it. Okay, and one of the reasons why I say that is I would rather preserve my equity for a perfect and better trade, even if it's once in a day or once in 2 days or even once in a week, than enter into an imperfect trade losing my equity. For me, my equity preservation is key before profit. I don't chase profits and losing my equity. It makes no sense. Okay, so if you need to start thinking like a business person trading Forex, not just like a gambler, okay, I would rather wait for a perfect setup and get into a perfect setup and make my profit, no matter how small it is, and get out and leave my account there than jump into an imperfect setup thinking I want to make profits plus or minus as a gambler. No, that is wrong. Okay, so with this setup and with the help that I've been providing for my team and my guys in the group, where for those that got the FSO Harmonic Scanner through me or through my link, I've been providing support for them to let them know that it's not about trading every day, it's about trading the perfect setup. And I show them how to do this. So what are the things I look out for? So when I get a setup like this, I look at the Maxwell equation. For those of you who are not familiar with Maxwell equation, is a prediction software indicator. It predicts, it shows you potential direction of price. So from here, I was seeing a little loop that it might not move as much as I want it to. And at this point, it's still pointing up, meaning that it can still go up. Then I place my trend line, my line here, showing that from here I will look at what it looks like, and if it's a good setup, I go in. And I had this indicator I also shared that helps me to filter further. That okay, by the time it's here, will I have a red? Will I have a sell position? If it's not sell, I'm not going in. So once it's sell and I have my Maxwell accurately showing, I can go in. Now, don't ask me about the indicator on this platform because it's being shared on the group. So once you get your own copy, and you purchase it through me, let me know and I'll add you to the group and you can have access to it. Now, I woke up this morning checking this chart and I saw that this chart have actually gone missing because this chart has actually disappeared. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so in this situation, I'm waiting for this price. And I woke up this morning trying to see, okay, what is it like? And I discovered that the price has actually extended by several pips above the point of formation. Now, the pattern will not continue to remain on the chart if it's no longer in accurate ratio. So what means that this pattern disappeared, and the guy sent me a message. Why is FSO pattern disappearing? I have other ones that don't disappear. Yes, like I said earlier, it allowed, those ones are showing imperfect pattern, but FSO only shows you perfect pattern. If it's not perfect, it takes it off. Okay, so you need to know that it's to prevent you from trading an invalid pattern. So all the patterns you have showing here are still showing because they are perfect patterns. Okay, the moment they become invalid, there's no point because you're waiting for price to reverse. So why not wait for it to finish moving all the way up for the reversal before you get in? Why do you want to get in and say, okay, even if it's the drawdown, I'll let it happen? Do you know how long it's going to go? The same FJ happened 2 weeks ago and it extended by almost 150 pips. Tell me, if you don't have your stop loss set, definitely you'll be in a huge negative. And the potential drop at that point was a little much. So why risk it? I'd rather wait for it to show me the sign that it is really, really ready for a drop before I get in. Okay. Let me see if I can show you a few. So I want to make sure that it's actually worth it before I jump into such. If it's not worth it, why do I have to jump into it? I think that, yeah, this was a pattern yesterday before I made this screenshot, you know. But hey, you don't know. You don't know for sure what's going to happen. Okay. And one of the things to also look out for in the Maxwell equation is this market baseline, this black line is still pointing up, showing that price still has the potential to go up. You can see. And because of that alone, I won't even jump in. So I look out for not just this Maxwell indicator setup, but also the market baseline. What is the sentiment of price at the moment? What is price sentiment saying? You know, and this alone was for me to wait, okay, because it can still come down. So I would rather wait. Like I tell people, in Forex, always ensure you wait for the right setup. Don't chase price. Don't chase setup. Let the setup come to you. Those who chase setup always end up losing money. Okay. So if you don't want to lose money, you need to learn how to be patient. I always tell people, Forex is not just about the system. It's about the psychology. It's about how you think. It's about your patient level. It's about how you can hold on and wait for your perfect setup. It's about your emotional intelligence, your emotional sensitivity. You need to be able to overcome your greed and your fear of not missing out. Okay, there's fear of losing and there's fear of not missing out. You don't have to be able to overcome that. The system will, no matter how accurate the system is, when we say a system is 90% accurate, the 90% is not just the system alone. Yes, the system will give it to you, but you can still lose the remaining 10% that depends on you. Okay, so you yourself needs to get to a point where you need to be calm. You need to be patient, because only when you're patient that you can succeed. Okay, and I hear people telling me I'm a full-time forex trader. Why do you want to be full-time forex trader? Why do you want to be glued to the system every day, every minute of the day? Why don't you get a job? Get something to do. Not 9 to 5 or something, but have a life outside forex. That will help you to manage your emotion a lot better. But if you're sitting on the charts, you make irrational decisions when you cannot even get a good trade. You try to force the trade. Okay, I'm going to make a video much later how I use a VPS setup, how I set up my FSO Harmonic Scanner in a VPS setup, and I configure the push notification so that I can get an alert on my phone the moment a setup is done. So once I have a setup, I can get an alert on my phone no matter where I am, and I can log in and check it out and wait for a perfect confirmation. Okay, I'll make a video on that much later, and I'm sure it will help 1 or 2 people. Okay, because with that, I don't have to stay on my system every day. I don't have to stay on my system 24 hours. I can have life, have fun with my kids, spend more time with my family. And, and once I have a good setup, because I love to trade a higher time frame. So once I have a good setup, I can leave it to run for as long as possible. And I also manage it appropriately. Okay, I hope I've been able to help 1 or 2 people with this. And I hope you make the right decision when you're getting the Harmonic Scanner. I've been in one platform where I had to pay monthly to access this, but hey, in my own judgment, FSO Harmonic Scanner is still the best. Okay, if you want to get your copy, use the link below in this video, and I'm sure once you have your copy, you can send me a message, and I'll add you to the Telegram group, and I can also work with you to set up your charts, ensure that you have everything running perfectly, and you can start trading. And if you need any help regarding it, you can always let me know. But hey, you must have purchased with the link below. Okay. Have a great day, guys. And I hope to do this often to help you. And if you have questions regards this product, always send it to me with my email below, and I will try to respond or even make a video if need be. Okay. Cheers, guys, and enjoy your day. Bye.